Jaja children, when I do good, Lily of the Valley here, bringing you greeting in the name of Jehovah, our Creator, and Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our King. This is an article, Papua New Guinea Research Solves Archaeological Mysteries, June 4, 2020, University of Otago. So we're going to show you how to use archaeology and the digs that they find to prove Israelites a lot of times, okay? Because Israelites kept the best record, and the Hebrews and the patriarchs and the training and the foods that they eat, it goes around wherever they move to. It's the same technology, the same food. So this one says new research, which is new to them who found it, but it's old news. New research which fills in the blanks on what ancient Papua New Guineans ate and how they process food has ended decades-long speculation on tool use and food staples in the highlands of New Guinea several thousand years ago. So it's a report co-authored and University of Otago archaeology professor Glenn Summerhay says the research means several archaeological mysteries have finally been solved. Although ground stone bowls known as mortars have been found throughout most of New Guinea, little was known of their function or age. All they had to do was check the Bible, because the mortars are in there and there are various types. We have the ones that's made of wood or trees with a pestle, and also the ones that are made of like the expensive stone. So there are various types, like not the granite one, but marble. So we have all these various types to this day. So clinging to stone school recovered from the site are microscopic starch grains from tree nuts, castanopsis, acumeninatissma, and Pueraria Labota tuber, which were first proposed as common staples by researchers in the mid-1960s. Now, the good thing about the Israelites, they ate a lot of ground provision, roots and tubers that other nations, they don't eat. So you notice the diet comes down the line with the children of Israel, because we eat a lot of roots and tubers to this day. So it's a use, wear, and residue analysis on the fragment, showing it was used for processing starch-rich plants such as nut and tuber, and insights into past subsistence patterns are rare, especially for 4,400 years ago. So how you verify this? Okay, New Guineans, a lot of them, the Israelites were over there because they're close to the Solomon Islands too. So the mortar and the pestle appears only twice in the Bible. So it appears in Numbers 11, verse 8, and the people went about and gathered it and ground it in mills, or beat it in a mortar and bake it in pans and make cakes of it, and the taste of it was as the taste of fresh oil. So Proverbs 27:22 as well, thou shouldest bray a fool in a mortar among wheat with a pestle, yet will not his foolishness depart from him. So this is what a mortar and pestle look like. This one is like an Israelite in Ghana, right? Remember, a lot of the Ghanaians were also sent to Jamaica from all of West Africa. Notice Papua New Guinea or New Guinea comes from Old Guinea, because we still have things like Guinea Hen weed and guinea pigs and those things. So that's what the old time mortar and pestle look like. Some of the more modern ones look like that, or the old ones, but you have various different types. So we still use them today to process ground food and herbs and spices and so on. So that's what a mortar and a pestle look like. The big ones like that, use them to ground coffee and things like that. So these are some of the herbs and the roots that they found. One was Pueraria Labota, and that's good for people who have problems with alcohol. So a lot of the roots and the tubers and the herbs that they have, Some may be endemic to the Pacific. We have our own types that we have in Jamaica and the islands, the Americas, in the East, the West, wherever the Israelites went, they took their plants with them. So this one is the castanopsis acumeninatissima. So that's what that looks like, okay? It almost look like pastoral looking things too. But that's one of the plants that they found in the pestle, okay? So that's how you use what they find to prove who had the culture and who carried it down the line through archaeology and anthropology and through the Bible, because once you're taught by your foreparents whether you can read or write, it goes down the line. So the mortar and the pestle, that's something that Israelites have always used. So it may be new to them, but it's not new to the Israelites. So one of the herbs that they use, you can use it to treat alcoholism, and it's an antioxidant treatment. So anything that's antioxidant you can use to treat various type of diseases. So it says the Pueraria radish extra has been shown to mitigate liver injury and lipid accumulation induced by chronic alcohol intake that has been attributed to 3 major isoflavonoids present in this plant: purine, diazin, and diazen. And the extract is obtained from the root of the Pueraria Labota. So it has antioxidant enzymes, and you can use it for liver injury or alcoholism. So that one is this one right there. Okay. And because they found those things in Guinea, we also have a lot of Guinea type plants. Like, for example, this one. So that's how you know, whether we're in Jamaica or in Africa or in the Americas or in Asia, we're going to be using the same things. So the Bambusa vulgaris, bamboo leaves are used to prepare tea and baths for fever patients, graminae, boiled with Guinea grass and white rum added to the brew. It is said to have been an excellent medicine for malaria and other fevers. Okay, so we use the same herbs and the same treatments that the Most High give us, and you'll find herbs to heal, because that's what the Most High use on prayer and fasting and our foods. So when you see Papua New Guinea and the archaeologists them find and it stumped them, just once the news come out, the Most High said the truth will spring forth from the earth. And it's the Israelites who have this culture to this day of, beating things and curing things with all different type of herbs and bushes and roots and tubers and barks. Other nations have it too, but a lot of them were taught by the original Israelites. So that's just how the pestle and the mortar appear in the scriptures, and that's because the Israelites keep very good record going back thousands of years. So with that, we say have a blessed Sabbath. Keep the faith, pray for all